Rule 72 of your code of conduct says
Are you filming all of this?
in
Make
writing.
sure you get this
when
all on
any
film.
member of the public asks to.
She has her name and her badge number covered. I took several steps back already.
You're not a cop until you identify as a cop. Yeah, you're approaching me hostilely. Can you step back?
21 feet. Traffic stops over there. I'm about 30 feet away.
Yourself at this point in time.
You're going to identify me?
I need you to identify
What crime are you suspecting me of committing? You need a reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Okay.
All you had to do was provide me.
All you had to do was continue on your fucking way and not get triggered by a light. That's the only reason you're detaining us right now.
Yeah. Okay.
You're stupid, bro.
What's more dangerous than a traffic stop? A traffic stop built on emotion. This footage comes from Mesa, Arizona, at night, where a journalist and police clash over control, cameras, and identity. One officer demanded movement, then an ID, without staying focused on the stop. The tension exploded, questions stacked, and tempers flared. This comes from the channel Direct D, over 319K subscribers strong, doing the work of spreading awareness about civil rights, raw encounters, and high-pressure accountability moments. Go subscribe to Direct D. Link is in the description. Follow their work, tell them I sent you, and let them know you came from here. Let them know I brought you to their channel. Stay tuned because this one gets intense fast. You definitely will have an opinion about this video.
Gentlemen, you're right in the middle of my traffic stop. I have to ask you to wait over there, please. Gentlemen, you are right in the middle of my traffic stop. I'm going to have to ask you to wait right over there, please. You are physically interfering with my abilities to do my job.
I'm not physically interfering with anything.
You're right in the middle of my traffic stop.
I have case law in my pocket.
I don't care if you have
Houston
case.
versus Hill.
Okay, you need to move.
Yeah, I just moved for you.
No, you need to continue to move.
How far do I need to be back?
You can go over by that sign over there, but you're right in the middle of my traffic stop. You're physically interfering with my abilities to do my job at this point in time.
How am I physically interfering? How am I physically interfering? I'm not touching you. I'm not touching the car. You stop to talk to me. How come you're only talking to the cameraman right now?
I'm including this gentleman as well.
There's another guy standing over there.
I need you to move, please.
I moved. I took 5 foot. Do your job now. Nobody's bothering you. Go back to work.
No, you need to move. You're in the middle of my traffic stop.
What's your name and your badge number, please?
I'm not required to give it to you.
You're engaging me. You're telling me what to do. You're giving me directives. You need to tell me who you are.
I'm not required to tell you who I am.
Well, then you're not a cop. Why do I got to listen to you? You're not a police officer. You haven't identified as a police officer. Are you a police officer?
It says police officer right there.
What's your name and your badge number?
I'm not required to give it to you.
Then I don't got to listen to you.
I need you to move.
I already moved. Why are you only talking to me?
Rule 72.
You guys see this shit?
Yeah.
Why aren't you guys talking to that guy?
Rule 72 of your code of conduct says
Are you
supposed to give
filming
it to
all
us
of this?
in
Make sure you
writing
get this
when
all on
any
film.
member of the public asks to.
She has her name and her badge number covered. I took several steps back already.
You're not a cop until you identify as a cop.
Tension rises as the officer insists the cameraman is interfering with a lawful traffic stop. But under Houston v. Hill, 1987, verbal criticism and filming of police in public is protected speech. The officer never articulates reasonable suspicion or commands backed by law. Demanding movement without lawful justification may be an overreach of authority.
You need to move.
You're not a cop until you identify as a cop.
You need to move. You're in the middle of my traffic stop.
We already
We're not
moved, lady.
stopping you from doing your job, so get back to work.
You have a phone? You should record this too.
Why don't you call your supervisor before you do something
Yeah,
stupid?
call a supervisor out here. You're making mistakes right now.
You need to move.
Call a supervisor before you do something
interfering with my
stupid.
abilities to do my
We're
function
not
as a traffic
physically
stop.
doing anything. We're
need
allowed
to
to
move.
videotape you
Are
and
you
enforce
live?
your conduct.
You're
in
right, you
reverse.
are.
Yeah.
You're allowed to videotape
Okay.
from a safe distance.
So this
Somebody
is
get
a safe
Mesa
No, it's
distance.
not.
phone
That's
number
not
right here.
correct.
Let me know
Wesley said 10 to
1038
15 feet away, did he not? Your traffic
and
stop's over there,
5065.
that's
You were in the
your
middle of
crime
my
scene.
traffic stop. I'm
That's
not
where your
arguing with you
crime
about
scene
They
is.
it.
This
call
is a public fucking
non-emergency and get their
sidewalk.
name and their badge numbers.
Learn what the fuck you're doing before you talk to us. We know what the fuck we're doing. Okay? Ask Stillman how well that worked out for him last time. Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Call a supervisor before you do something stupid and violate our rights and go ahead and sign us a nice fucking fat check. Go ahead. We're not physically stopping you. Your traffic stop's over there. We're not
Go
in the
back to
fucking way
work.
of you doing anything. Damn, look, he almost ran him over with the fucking car.
Dude, what the fuck? I don't know.
And then I I want you to admit that you're putting it up just for the cameras.
Are you a supervisor?
You a supervisor?
Why are we being interfered with?
Who wants to know? A member of the public who pays your fucking wages. That's who wants to know.
You're gonna speak like that, I don't have to talk to you.
Yeah. Well, we're talking like that because this one wants to come over here and bark unlawful orders. So, do you know what interfering is? Do you know what the law states about interfering? I have to physically use force or threat of force to stop you from doing your
Threatening to use physical force or violence, or using physical
job.
force.
Have we done any of that? No. Your traffic stop's over there.
You are in the middle of my traffic
We're
stop.
more
No, we're
than
not.
15 feet away.
We're on a
Wesley
public
said.
sidewalk.
We're on a
Not
public
more than
sidewalk,
15 feet
so
away.
we're on a public sidewalk.
There's
Maybe that's- you're not
1802.
talking till you identify yourself.
I'm not required to identify myself.
You are
to
required to identify yourself.
No, I'm not.
Rule 72 of your code of conduct says you're to give your name in writing to any member of the public when asked. Yes, it does.
No.
They have a
Yes, it does.
they have a memo saying they don't have to, especially to people recording them. That's why she's being all
It's in your
cocky
code of
right now.
conduct. You know what the code of conduct states? 'Cause I do.
I need you to.
I
I need you
do.
to back up so I can finish what I'm
You're
doing.
live,
I'm not
right? You got
physically
all
stopping
this.
you
Make
from
sure you
doing
get
your
it.
job. So you haven't identified as a police officer with your name and your badge
So here's the
number.
deal,
You're
you-
giving me lawful orders.
You
is
were
what you're
you were
trying
now
to say,
you were
correct?
interjecting and interfering
Because
with my
I can
abilities to
speak
do
as
my
loud as I
job.
want. It's called free speech.
No,
Houston
you,
versus Hill.
You both are
You know what the
interfering with
First
my
Amendment
abilities
is?
to do my job.
Look how far we are away.
Why are you approaching us?
Yeah, you're approaching me hostilely. Can you step back?
21 feet. Traffic stop's over there. I'm about 30
feet
feet away.
Identify yourself at this point in time.
You're going to identify me?
I need you to identify.
What crime are you
yourself.
suspecting me of committing? You need a reasonable, articulable suspicion of me committing a crime to identify me in the state of Arizona. It's a nice try. Go ahead. Articulate your reasonable suspicion of me committing a crime. So, go ahead, and then I'll give you my ID.
Are you filming all this shit? Holy
What I'm
shit.
asking you to do is
You
to back
want
up
me?
over there.
You can ask all you want, but it's not lawful for you to do so.
Making
You can ask
fools
all
of
you want,
yourself
I can
right now.
respectfully decline what you're asking me to do. See, I've asked you for your name and badge number, which in your code of conduct, again, Rule 72 of it says,
File a complaint.
yeah, okay. Well, I don't have a name and badge number to file a complaint on. You haven't identified as a police officer, so nothing you're telling me is a lawful order, period.
Yes, I
Get
am an
with the
officer of the
program.
Mesa Police Department. I'm not required.
You are required.
To give
What
you
is
my
your name and badge number? Yes,
you
you
are.
are. Rule 72 of your code of conduct. Read it. You have a nice phone, you can pull it up right now and look it up. It's online too. I want to file a complaint so the supervisor here so that you can-
are fucking out of control, dude.
I'm requesting the supervisor to file a complaint. Traffic stop, got it?
No, it's not.
Go do your
Here,
traffic
you
stop.
got this for a second here?
Holy shit. Are you kidding me with this right now? Are you kidding me right now?
And then you almost ran him over too.
Hey, you ain't got to tell him your name, nothing, bro. You're just standing here. I've been watching you out here for hours. You ain't got to give him none of your information. You ain't breaking the law. Right? Are you breaking the law? Did you break the law? I don't think you broke the law. I've been watching. Yeah, you got Christopher Ruff out cop watching. That's right, sucker.
What's your last name? How's your guys' night going?
What's your name and your badge number?
You're not involved in this call.
It doesn't matter. What's your policy, asshole? To identify when a citizen asks, am I a citizen? What's your name and your badge number? You want me to quote it for you? Department measure number 73, 1.13. What's your name and your badge number?
What's your date of birth?
You gonna identify?
You want to open up a call? November.
Do you want to identify and follow your policy? It doesn't say anything about opening a call, you stupid fuck. Do you not read your own policy? You're supposed to know it. Why do I know it and you don't? I ain't a cop.
You don't ever give me any resources you can get food or something?
Huh? Do you want to identify? I put in a complaint. You don't think you're gonna get found guilty of it?
Different places where we can get food. So if you can stay for the night.
You needed his information to give him resources. This is what they tell them to do when we show up, is to fake like they're helping him and give him resources after they've identified him.
You're all right.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna sit at this bus stop right here and we'll see if you guys fuck with us. How about that shit? You wanna play games? Hey McGee, identify yourself. What's your badge number? What's your badge number, bud?
Have a good night, sir.
Huh? Just gonna follow you around until you bounce, homie. Remember my face and my name.
Alright, just don't come any closer to me.
Shut up and get in your fucking car and leave. You're on
Yep,
private
yeah,
property.
right,
You
sir.
don't tell me nothing, dude. What?
Don't come any closer to me.
Am I doing something illegal?
No.
Are you scared?
Get into my
Are you
personal
scared?
space.
Your personal space isn't a law. You can't do nothing about your personal space,
You have a great
punk.
night.
Go fuck yourself.
You have a great one.
Go fuck yourself. I just took a step closer. What's up? You want to swing your door open and hit me with it? Huh? You want to jump out and assault me like Calderon, motherfucker? What's up? Ain't so big and bad anymore, are we, Mesa PD? Can't arrest me for shit, huh?
Yeah, that car's, your lights are wrong. You need to take that vehicle off the road.
You'll be hearing from me, pumpkin.
Your reverse lights are stuck on. You need to take that vehicle off the road.
Can I ask if there's any weapons inside the car and failure to provide a truthful answer to that's an arrestable offense?
So this is a traffic stop? Why
Yes,
aren't you
sir.
asking for a driver's license, saying what we did
That
wrong?
being said, is there any weapons inside the car?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, that being said, may I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
For?
It's a traffic stop.
Yeah, but you stopped me
For
for.
what? What was the traffic infraction?
Sorry?
What was the traffic
First of all, your
infraction?
speed coming northbound on 27th Avenue. And also somebody shined the light for me from this vehicle.
Dash cam.
You don't think
Okay.
that? Oh,
So speed my ass.
Okay.
yeah.
Your speed. I saw you.
Yeah, I'm allowed to speed to catch up to a vehicle, sir. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was okay inside this car because I also got a bright light from the inside of this
So
vehicle.
hold on a minute. So is it speed or is it a bright light?
It was both, sir.
Well,
Well, good.
he's putting it in to make sure it's in park.
All right. May I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
For a light?
I'm driver.
Yeah.
May I see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
So you're lying about my speed,
Okay.
but you're pulling me over for something I don't have control over?
Why don't you call your supervisor while
Yeah.
you're at it too?
Yeah, I can do that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, you're going to do it. Go
Are you
ahead,
the registered owner of the vehicle, sir?
Yep.
Okay.
go ahead and do it right now while we can see you do it, so we know
No,
you're
no, no,
called.
no. All I have to do is present it to you.
Hey, whoa,
Let me
what
see
the
your
fuck?
driver's license.
You can see it right there.
Hey, get your hand out of
Get
his
your
car.
fucking hand out of my car and trying to take my shit.
Let
All
me
I
see
have
your
to do is
driver's-
present it.
Holy shit.
Let me see your driver's
You're
license.
live on the internet.
Look at it.
better
You
chill
can see
out.
it.
Fine. I can't see your driver's license.
Use a
He
flashlight.
doesn't have to give it to you. Wow.
Reaching into a private vehicle without consent or exigent circumstances is a potential violation of the Fourth Amendment, which protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. The law only allows such entry with probable cause, a warrant, or clear and immediate threat, none of which are present here.
Fucking asshole. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Wow, dude.
Get your supervisor over here now.
Okay.
You fucked up.
Okay.
You fucked
you
up big time.
Negative.
serious?
Can you
Hey,
please, Sergeant over here?
Big mistake.
Hey, can I see your insurance, please?
Big
No.
mistake.
It's on that phone.
Wow, that's a Fourth Amendment
So you can just
violation
write me a ticket
reaching
for
in
no
here.
insurance. I'll go to court.
Go write your tickets, punk. We're gonna go to court. I'm gonna be his witness too.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, motherfucker. The law
Wow,
says I
that
have
was
to present
dumb,
it.
bro.
I don't have
that
to
was
give it.
dumb.
I can't.
He
No,
can
you
use his
don't.
flashlight.
No,
I
you
had
don't.
it at the window, and he tried to reach in and take it.
Do not have to give it to you. You're
doing
tripping.
this.
You better read the
Yeah,
ARS.
that's right there. Yeah, you have a flashlight right there.
You do not have to be able to read it.
Yeah, and when it's against the window, you can.
You never did that.
Wow, these people.
I was trying, and you
are
reached
dumb.
in my car. I can if you fucking hold it. If you're not trying to steal it out of my hand.
This is excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
All you had to do was provide me.
All you had to
Present
do was
it.
continue on your fucking way and not get triggered by a light. That's the only reason you're detaining us right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're stupid, bro.
Write me a ticket for speeding.
Go write the ticket and fuck off. This is civil. Ain't nothing criminal has happened. Go write a fucking ticket and fuck off.
Okay. You know I have discretion whether or not I write a ticket.
So go write it then. Let's go to court.
Okay.
I'd love
Well,
to
the
go to
fact that I
court.
can take this right to your boss, the dash cam that fucking showed how fast I was going and that you said I was speeding, and that's your fucking reason for pulling me over?
And also the light I said. So
That's
just
not a
wanted to-
reason
none of
to
those are a
detain
reason.
this vehicle, you moron.
So people try to flag us down multiple.
And so you
Not
can just
with
say, hey, are you
flashlights,
okay? And
idiot.
we say, yeah, and you walk away.
Okay.
It's simple.
So it's still a traffic stop.
Now you have.
Present your documents
It's
when
not a
asked.
legitimate traffic stop.
Okay, and your license plate is improperly displayed because I can't read it from the back.
It's called a bike rack, which is legally allowed to be on there.
Okay, but I have to still see your license plate.
And walk up to it and look at it. Drive right behind it and look
Hey,
at
why
it.
don't you just keep coming up with dumbass
One
infractions,
extra second
bro?
to look at it.
Okay.
Write me a ticket then for the obstructed license plate too.
Keep coming up with dumbass infractions.
You
Come
want
on.
to step out and tell me if you can see your license plate from 50 feet away as required per state law?
You can't see a license plate from 50 feet away at night fucking without it.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
I've seen plenty of license plates from 50 feet away.
I don't think you know what 50 feet is.
Would you
We're in
like to
Phoenix.
Step out and see if you can see your license plate?
Go fuck
Tell
yourself.
you what I can see my license plate because I fucking look at it every day when I walk up to my car from work.
Hey, all I need is
I can
another
read it from a third
3
story
minutes
building.
out of you. All I need is another
So
3
you
minutes
just said
out of
that
you.
I couldn't see it
Keep
from
bumping
50
your
feet away,
gums.
So which one is it? You can
Keep
see it
bumping
from the
your
person-
gums.
I'm in a lit up parking lot at work.
Okay.
I'm talking about at night. You can't see anybody's license plate from 50 feet away.
Yes, you can.
Just stop talking to him. This dude's a
good.
fucking idiot, bro. We've already filmed him. I already know you're an idiot.
Okay.
Okay. You can't detain a vehicle
This is
for
good
getting
shit.
flashed with a flashlight. That's not a lawful or illegal reason to detain somebody. That's a Fourth Amendment issue when you stop a vehicle. If there's not a traffic infraction or a criminal activity or a crime that you saw happen, you cannot detain this vehicle. You are literally violating the Fourth Amendment right this moment by detaining this vehicle and then articulating that it's because of a light. We were not speeding and we have proof of it, so you're a liar.
So
You
you're
are a liar.
Are you going to let me talk?
You are. Why do I need to let you talk? You're just going to try to lie some more.
I'm not.
Well, you
The
couldn't have-
license
I said
plate,
the
the,
way you
the
were
license
driving,
plate,
you
your
couldn't have
speed, the
faced me.
light.
The
What
light
else
was
is it,
on,
bro?
Right, because people
What
try to
else
get
is
my
it?
attention.
Nobody
Multiple
wants to get
ways.
your
People
attention.
flag us down.
Yeah, well,
People
nobody
get
was
us a
flagging you
light.
down. No, they
Okay.
don't.
Also, the reason I stated was because of your speed. Now you're saying you're not speeding.
Hold on. How'd you
Okay.
determine his speed?
Yeah, that's what I'd like
How'd
to
you
see.
determine his speed?
We also have
How
the
did you
infraction of
determine
the
his
license
speed?
plate.
He passed like 20
How did
cars.
you determine his speed? You were facing a gate when I hit you with the light. So how'd you determine his speed?
I had to come northbound. Eventually, I determined your speed.
How?
right?
How?
Okay.
How?
How? There's got to be
How?
mathematics involved.
How?
Okay.
Okay, doesn't answer my question. How? How did you determine his speed? This is what the judge is going to ask you. How did you determine his speed, officer?
So regardless if I write you a ticket,
How did you determine his speed, officer?
It's gonna be my discretion.
That's what the judge is going to ask you, and I'm going to be there as his witness. So how did you determine his speed, officer?
Hey, Richard. This is my boss, Sergeant Hernandez.
Uh-oh. Is he going to
Sergeant Hernandez. Can I help you?
Yeah, I mean, are you here to mitigate or escalate?
I'll find out what's going on.
Well, my problem is him reaching in here to grab my license from me. Well, I mean, that's a secondary issue. That happened after the initial pullover. I mean, you telling me you pulling me over for a flashlight, and then now it's speeding, but can't justify any way of speeding. So there's no real way of justifying any stop here. And then he just continues to go with, oh, now you're fucking obstruction of your license plate. That's a bike rack. That's exactly how the bike rack's supposed to fit the vehicle. So I don't know.
The original reason for the stop was make sure everybody's in here. Flashing with a flashlight, make sure everybody's in here.
Yeah, so that's just, hey, are you okay? Oh, yeah. And that should have been it. There shouldn't have been any demand ID. And then the state law says that I just need to present it. So as I'm trying to put it to the window, he's reaching in here trying to get it. So now we're playing a fucking game of tug of war, fighting for it. Now that's a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
Do you guys like being on the internet? I mean, we've done this flashlight bullshit for over a year now, and here we are getting baited into it again. So this detainment from the initiation is not lawful. So when he realized that, he should have walked away, but he escalated it into violating the Fourth Amendment by breaking the barrier of the vehicle without permission and without lawful reason to do so. I mean, when you realize you made a mistake, this is when we walk away and we don't make it worse. By us continuing to be here, you've made it worse. I've been filming for 18 minutes. That's more than enough reasonable time to write any kind of bullshit ticket he was going to write. So this is just an extension and a further detention of our detainment on our Fourth Amendment, man. This is a big deal. This is a court issue. Like, you want to make it a bigger issue? You want to write a ticket? Let's go to court. Let's go to court, because then it becomes retaliation. After you've already realized what's going on, now you're continuing to push the issue. So you should be like, yeah, you're wrong, and boogie, or write your ticket and let us go. The further,
My partner is doing that.
so hurry the fuck up.
Okay.
All right. Well,
So-
give us a second, and
Part of the thing that you can request also is you can request the transmission of my radio traffic. When I told my dispatcher that I was pulling you over, I also informed her that the license plate was obscured. So if you want to see that I'm actually telling you the truth, feel free to request a copy of that, and you will see that when I initiated my code 6, I told my dispatcher that I'm going to be stopping a vehicle and that I didn't have a license plate because the license plate was obscured.
Well, tell the judge that. I mean,
I will.
Yeah.
So that's
Just tell her right now, because this is going to be evidence.
I did.
Say, Your Honor,
6079.
I was following the law. Even though I'm a traffic enforcement officer and I'm supposed to understand traffic laws that are well established, qualified immunity. Qualified immunity, boys. We don't like it in Arizona.
Showed her my insurance. I guess it was actually logged in.
Yeah, just cooperate now. They've already done fucked up, you know what I mean?
Well, I didn't think it was actually logged in. So
They've already made their mistakes, so just cooperate.
well, I was trying
Let's
to.
show the court that, we realize that they've made a mistake. Let's not push the issue and just cooperate with
I
them.
was trying to.
You want to
and
see my butthole? Because if that's part of cooperating, I'm down to do it.
I was trying to cooperate, and he reached in to steal my fucking shit.
Issuing a citation following a potentially unlawful stop could be considered retaliatory, especially if the stop lacked reasonable suspicion. Courts examined the totality of the encounter, and retaliatory enforcement may trigger First and Fourth Amendment claims.
Here's your driver's license. Okay? So the one citation I am going to issue you today is the improper display of a license plate. That's the only one we're going to go with today, okay?
Well, that's the only one you have any hope of sticking in court, so good choice.
So,
See, we know how to play the game better than you guys now.
so right here.
You still can't issue a ticket on an unlawful detainment, genius.
So you're going to have
License
court
plate,
6/13/2023 at 11 a.m., 300 West Washington. You could do one or two things there. You can
So in the Title
cancel the
28
ticket.
code, you guys, there are exemptions for bike racks and things that are normally allowed to
You
be
can
put on your
explain to the
vehicle.
judge why you feel like you're
And
not
it's written into
responsible
the
for the
ARS, and he's supposed to
ticket,
already
or
know
you
this.
can just straight out
But
pay
he's
the
just
fine.
being a moron and thinks that
So
he knows
that
what
being
he's
said, do
talking
you have
about,
any
and he's
questions
still
for me?
writing a
No.
stupid
Are
ticket
you
because
willing to
he's
sign
really
my copy?
stupid.
No,
Oh, on ice, yeah. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
no.
You have yourself a better night.
We're having a great night. You just made it for us, you stupid fuck, dude. What? Have a better night. It couldn't get any better.
What just happened wasn't just a traffic stop. It was a test of knowledge, courage, and the limits of state power. The message is simple. If you don't know your rights, you don't have them. At ID Refusal Rights, we don't preach fear. We spread power, legal power, civil power, the kind that stands calmly in front of a badge and says no. If this video hit you, if it woke something up, don't scroll past it. Like the video. Subscribe so no cop ever catches you off guard again. And if you've ever been asked for ID unlawfully, drop your story in the comments. We read every one. This is ID Refusal Rights, where civil knowledge becomes civil resistance. In this country, freedom isn't requested, it's exercised.